Nearly gets the edge. Afridi with a great delivery there. Dug that out well. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. No. Terrible shot. Yet another defensive stroke. These batters are playing it far too safe at the moment. They really need to start swinging soon. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. 6 runs added in the over. The damages are 6 for none. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the university end. Archer coming into the attack from the university end. Misses everything. Wow, that's missed the lot. Great shot through the gap.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Can he come back with a dot ball? Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over, 10 off it. The damages, 16 for none.
2 overs gone in the power play and the batters are off to a good start here, ahead of the required run rate.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. On that nicely, good defence. Needs to be on target. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. It's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. The damages are 17 for none. Archer from the university end. Whacked away.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's a boundary save for sure. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nine runs added there. The damages are 26 for none. Nice solid defensive shot. Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Ayub has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Afridi overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often. Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. The over finishers really can't be giving batters of this quality extra deliveries. The captain might want to send their bowler down to the boundary to collect their thoughts.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Mitchell coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Put on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
And another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is.
Oh, it's all really gone wrong for them. In a situation like this, the captain has to step in and help get the focus back. It's gone all the way and over for 6. Zaman, classy square drive.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
On that nicely, good defence. An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket.
Bit of shape on the way through. Zaman, happy just to watch it go by.
Dug that out well. Nice solid defensive shot. You want to make use of that extra delivery. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. Mitchell will just want to forget that over ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change. Afridi from the press box end. Going with spin now. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, awkward, but well played in the end. Nearly gets the edge. Raza with a great delivery there. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Raza with a huge appeal. That's the over. The damages are 66 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the university end.
Ayub watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Azam, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. The Kalandas with a massive shout. Pinged off the bat.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
8 runs added in that over. The damages are 74 for 1.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. A few moves made in the field. How will he reply?
On that nicely, good defence. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Digs out the Yorker. Doesn't beat the infield. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The damages are 76 for 1. Head from the university end. Chance to run 2. Trouble. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Misses everything. Nice solid defensive shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Another defensive shot. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler. The captain giving them some leeway.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Going more defensive now with the field choice.
Couldn't get it through the field. There'll be runs here. Chance. On that nicely, good defence. Was quick onto that in the infield. Raza ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Finds the fielder with that shot. Dug that out well. Good shot, a beauty. The Kalandas with a strong appeal. That should be given. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Needs to be on target. No. Terrible shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Raza from the press box end. They've gone up here. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Nice, solid defensive shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Two blocks in a row now. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Shot, should be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure. Brilliant shot there.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
The match has been in a holding pattern these last few overs. Yes, they're ahead of the run rate required, but no real risks are being taken yet to finish this match off quickly.
On that nicely, good defence.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Stokes watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Run rate slowing down a bit here. A sign of good bowling. Need to have some positive batting here to get out of this rut.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Can't get that outside the ring field. fielders look really confident. Good shot, a beauty. Raza with a huge appeal. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Nice solid defensive shot. Raza has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Ali from the university end. Mitchell back on now. And another defensive shot. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Dug that out well. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Gets that away.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Well, the bowlers have got on top now. They've really slowed down this run rate.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Got that away nicely. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Raza straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
On that nicely, good defence. Misses everything. Everyone's gone up. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Digs out the Yorker. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Nearly gets the edge. Archer with a great delivery there. That's another defensive stroke. With every block shot, the fielding side must be feeling more and more relaxed. Shot, at least two on offer. Doesn't beat the infield. Nice solid defensive shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
And another defensive shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. End of the over. 4 off it. The damage is 105 for 5. Raza from the press box end. Three block shots in a row. Something's got them spooked out there. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here. Fantastic running. Turn 2 into 3 there. Dug that out well. Two blocks in a row now. Tick tock, tick tock.
Stokes watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's 3 blocks in a row now. They're not doing their run rate any favours. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Yet another defensive stroke. These batters are playing it far too safe at the moment. They really need to start swinging soon. Shot, should be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Worked away, it's a nice single.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
On that nicely, good defence. That's another defensive stroke. With every block shot, the fielding side must be feeling more and more relaxed. Archer has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Oh dear, 4 block shots in a row. This is making for a very uneventful over.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. That's a boundary save for sure. And the scamper through for a single. Good running. No, terrible shot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Archer from the university end. Head has been going really well here. Comes back on from the university end. Wow, that's missed a lot. Two blocks in a row now. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Chance to run 2. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. This could be out. Dug that out well. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. There could be a couple if they hustle. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. The Damages weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, awkward, but well played in the end. Nicely played. Just runs 1. End of the over. 3 off it. The Damages are 122 for 5.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Head has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Raza from the press box end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Chance to run two. Was quick onto that in the infield. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nice solid defensive shot. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Dug that out well. And another defensive shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Mitchell coming back into the attack. Misses everything. On that nicely, good defence. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Two blocks in a row now. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Can't get that outside the ring field. Good running. They should come back for two. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Head from the university end. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Doesn't beat the infield.
Nabi watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Straight to the fielder. Nice solid defensive shot. Over. The damages are 139 for 5. That's another defensive stroke. With every block shot, the fielding side must be feeling more and more relaxed.
Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the fields moved around.
Loves them there, hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Mitchell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The bowler looks really confident. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Smacks that away through the gap. That's a boundary save for sure. Nicely played. Just runs one. Wow, that's missed the lot. Middled that one, great timing. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. On that nicely, good defence. End of the over, 3 runs coming off it. The damages are 151 for 5. Mitchell from the press box end. Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nice solid defensive shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Nearly gets the edge. Cummins with a great delivery there. Cummins deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. No, terrible shot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Too full, punch back down the ground. That could be 4.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Great shot through the gap. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over. The damages are 162 for 5. Well played. Could be a quick single. Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs to be on target. Everyone's gone up.
Nabi watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. 3 runs added in that over. The damages are 165 for 5. Cummins from the press box end. On that nicely, good defence. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Nicely played. Just runs 1.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The damages are 173 for 5. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Was quick onto that in the infield. 3 added in that over. The damages are 176 for 5. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. The Calanders having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Stokes looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Dug that out well. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. The Calanders has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Misses everything. Cummins ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Head from the University end. Ali into the attack now from the University end. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. They've gone up here. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. On that nicely, good defence. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Can he get the 50?
Nice solid defensive shot.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That's a confident appeal. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Azam, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Dug that out well. That's a boundary save for sure. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. There could be a couple if they hustle. Good pick up, big chance. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything. Great shot through the gap. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. The damages are 195 for 5. Cummins from the press box end. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. There'll be runs here. On that nicely, good defence.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Everyone's gone up. No, terrible shot. The Calanders has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. The damages are 209 for 5. Fielding restrictions now in place. We'll need to bowl well to constrain the batters with fewer fielders allowed outside the circle.
Going a bit more conservative with this field.
Cummins to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
So there's going to be some opportunities for the batsman with the changes in the field here.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. It's a big shout from the bowler. The ball was close to the bat. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Nearly gets the edge. Cummins with a great delivery there. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Needs a direct hit. On that nicely, good defence. Wow, that's missed a lot. Dug that out well. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Ali from the university end. Yet another defensive stroke. These batters are playing it far too safe at the moment. They really need to start swinging soon. Finds the fielder with that shot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. They've gone up here. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 2 runs added. The damages are 221 for 5. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. And taken it deep, fine leg. Didn't have to do too much. Just held on to a straightforward catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. The Kalandars needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Misses everything. Swept away but finds the fielder. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice, solid defensive shot. Everyone's gone up. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that, and they'll be well on their way to 100. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There'll be runs here. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Afridi from the press box end. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
That's a boundary save for sure.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice.
In the air, and cover takes an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
239 for 8.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. The Colanders with a massive shout. Good shot, a beauty. The bowler was almost pleading with the umpire. I couldn't hear anything through the mics. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Perfectly timed. This could be out. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Rabada taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Ali finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. It's been a great bowling display so far. Would be very well deserved to pick up a 5th wicket today. On that nicely, good defence. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters. Ali from the university end. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.